श्री Agus Indra Udayana, समाज सेवा।
Education's purpose is to replace an empty mind with an open one, unquote. Being compassionate is more than simply telling someone that you care. To be compassionate is to feel deeply for another person as they experience the ups and downs associated with life. This frame of mind makes it easy to treat others with love, compassion, empathy, and understanding. Compassion is an important life skill. Social workers excel in this as they make a positive impact by serving the community. It's all about understanding and striving to improve the lives of the people in society. Social workers are professionals who aim to enhance overall well-being and help meet basic and complex needs of the communities and people. They work with many different populations and types of people, particularly focusing on those who are vulnerable, oppressed, and living in poverty. By serving the community, one can make a positive impact in the society. And in the present world scenario, they can understand how quickly your circumstances can change in life. Namaste, Salamat Sore, good evening. Welcome to Educator series on Manthan with Saraswathi, which features experienced educators, administrators, motivators, edupreneurs, etc. On this platform, I've had many noted doctors, educationists, artists, and friends who have shared their thoughts, life experience, and advices to the young minds and to the other viewers. I'm sure this would have benefited them in all walks of life. Today is the 8th episode on Educators series, and there's many more to come. Today on Manthan with Saraswathi, we are honored to have Shri Agus Indra Udayana. He was conferred with PadmaShri honor by the Government of India in 2020 for his contribution in the field of social work, particularly for spreading Gandhian values. Welcome to Manthan with Saraswathi, Shri Agus Indra Udayana.
Namaskar, Ibu Saraswati.
Namaskar, Bapak. Namaskar, Shri Agus Indra Udayana, Bapak. And we are very, very honored to have you on this show. Allow me to introduce you to the viewers here.
Yes, please.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Shri Agus Indra Udayana, lovingly called Guruji, is a follower of Gandhiji, disseminating Gandhian ideologies, particularly those relevant to the prevailing social concern, through seminars, workshops, competitions, camps, interfaith dialogues, and prayers. Since a decade, he's been actively engaged in promoting Gandhian values in Indonesia. He is the founder of 4 ashrams in Bali and Lombok that follow Gandhian principles of non-violence, truth, and humanitarianism. He works with the Indian Council of Cultural Relation to impart and share cultural association and build dialogue. He is currently the trustee of Sarvodaya International Trust, President, Gandhi Global Family Indonesia. He is actively involved in seminars, workshops, and conferences in Indonesia and abroad. Bapak Agus Indra Udayana proactively works towards promoting Indian art and culture in Indonesia and has sought support of the Indian Council of Cultural Relation to promote Balinese culture in India. He maintains close contact with the prominent Gandhian institutes and scholars in India. He regularly practices in social work activities in India, Indonesia, and other parts of the world, working in close coordination with the NGOs promoting Gandhian values. And we are very honored to share the awards he has won. Let me tell you about the awards which he has been conferred on. Indonesian Gandhi in 2010 by IBMF, International Bali Mediator Festival for spreading the Gandhian value in Indonesia. International Jamnalal Bajaj Award in 2011. Adi Dharma Vritti Anugraha in 2012. Award Shanti Doot from World Peace Movement Trust as Ambassador of Peace. Global Youth Icon Award at the 9th International Peace Fest in 2015. And PadmaShri Award 2020 from the Government of India. President Ramnath Kovind presented this award for his contribution to the field of social work. Once again, a very, very warm welcome to Manthan with Saraswathi, Shri Agus Indra Udayana ji, and it's an honor to be in conversation with you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Pa, if you will allow me, can we start the conversation, Pa?
Yes, please.
We know that you are Indonesian Gandhi and you follow Gandhian philosophy in your life. So, Pa, my question to you would be, what motivated you to follow Mahatma Gandhi and take a career in social work, Pa?
Actually, social work is not a career for me. This is a dharma, our dharma. In a Hindu tradition, social work is a volunteerism or whatever they call in the word of Western tradition. But our Eastern tradition is called dharma. It is our duty to serve the people also, not only to our bhakti, not only to God, but also to human and the nature. That is my, spirit as a social worker. First, in the beginning, of course, how the Gandhian idea about the simplicity, harmony, and also serve to the poor, that is give me the inspiration how I can give my time, it's been my dharma also to the society with the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi in the current situation today. Almost 30 years. I'm involved with the Gandhian idea. Then I'm start after completely finished my study in Institute of Gandhian Studies and Gujarat Vidyapith in Ahmedabad. I got so much inspiration how the Gandhian idea should be implementation in the society. Therefore, I start first ashram on 6 September 1997. It was the first ashram. We call ashram Gandhi Chatralaya nowadays. Then in that ashram, actually, like the Gujarat Vidyapith, how the people can learn to learn together, learn to do and learn within. It was only 9 students inside the ashram. I learned from Mahatma Gandhi life also in the Kocharab ashram when he started the Satyagraha from South Africa. Then first time when Mahatma Gandhi come to Ahmedabad, then start an ashram in Kocharab, and with the few people, but with the few people were very strong. In my idea also like that, I was with the 9 students. Nowadays, almost all of them, they are already completely finished PhD, architecture, and also I took from the poor students, from the poor family. Swami Vivekananda birthday on 12th January. I got the inspiration also from Swami Vivekananda. If the poor cannot get chance, we should come to them. Therefore, in my ashram, we give scholarship for them free to staying in our place, and we give them pure education, like in the beginning, learn to learn together, learn to do and learn within inside of the ashram. Work together as a family inside of the ashram is more powerful actually. Inside of the ashram, we start from in the morning, 5 o'clock, when the Brahma Murta time. No young people, they will be wake up after Brahma Murta. Then how can we start the life? We should learn from Mahatma Gandhi. Our Hindu spiritual tradition is very strong actually to uplift ourselves.
Yes.
If we want to educate the people, we should give them example. Therefore, we are in ashram, start in the Brahma Murta time. We are wake up before 5 o'clock. Then we are start our activity in the 5 o'clock with the puja and all those things. Then nowadays, we have 45 students in the 4 ashram. It's mean in Lombok, it's center of Gandhi, because from Lombok, I collect some students also. But that student already completely finished master degree in communication and soon also master in law. That is my idea. Till now, 200 students. It's not too big, not too much. I can give pure love to them. How I can guide them when they are studying and how they find the future. It's mean I should spend my time 100% to them. Then even I go to abroad, even I go to India, luckily till now I got a chance to go to more than 45 countries because Mahatma Gandhi give me wing. I go to America, Europe, Korea, include to the America Latin, Brazil, Peru, and Argentina. In that, the people invite me how the inspiration, implementation to in action. Because whatever the idea, if we are not put in action, it's just idea. Therefore, I'm always talk to the people, let's we work together. No need to make a big thing, but small thing, a simple thing, but real in action.
So your idea is to share simple things and which gives joy to the people. Not you don't focus on big things, but simple things which children can associate and children can feel loved and cared.
Yes, Ibu Saraswati.
Very nice, Pai. Listening to you makes us feel so proud that yes, Hindu Dharma is basically all about you serving people. Like I take back my word. I wouldn't say your career in social work, but yes. It is the dharma. It is dharma, which means you should help.
Yeah, because when we talk about career, it's mean we should get some money and benefit. Yeah. Our benefit, our investment is human investment, not the money investment. Therefore, not interest. Our interest, how they are success and they find their own swakarma and swadharma. That is our goal to the students.
Good, Pa. Very nice. We are so proud, feeling so honored that you are sharing such amazing thoughts about Hinduism, thoughts about how to help people. And if you will allow me, I can go to my next question, Pa.
Yes,
so, Baba, you said Gandhiji has helped you reach many people and, you have visited so many countries. So if you look into it, there are 6 principles which Mahatma Gandhi followed. One was the truth, non-violence, vegetarianism, brahmacharya, simplicity, and faith. Right, Pa?
Yes.
So my question to you is, as a Gandhian, you have established 4 ashrams in Bali and Lombok.
Yes.
What is the ultimate aim of the social work in the area you have chosen? What is it you want to finally achieve? What will be that when you started with the
You see, the power of the mantra from Mahatma Gandhi. Natwaham kamaye rajam, naswarga napunar bhavam, kamaye dukatatanam, praninam artina sanam. I don't want to be in power. That is my work also not for Swarga. But how my heart come to the poor, how to serve the people. That is my aim, is how I can serve even small. Mahatma Gandhi was mentioned, no need to be big, but simple, one, but focus with pure love. That is the main. Nowadays, when I see in the 25 years, 200 alumni meeting, then I have some 100 grandson and granddaughter from my Santisena, I call, then it's mean I have 200. The alumni nowadays, their success, tears sometime coming. I love them. How they find their swadharma and their swakarma. That is my aim. If we want to create the peaceful community, peaceful the world, we are start with a small thing, create something in the small village. Therefore, we call Sevagram. Mahatma Gandhi start with the Sevagram. How we create them to be success. When you see our student, our Santisena, from the poor background, and now they are success, they are complete, you will see how love touch your heart to them and to the society actually.
So I can understand your feeling, Pa. I mean, as a teacher, what even I feel, and when your children have achieved so much and they grow in life and they're standing, tall in their aims and going to reach so high in their life, imagine the happiness of your so many, students who have been helped or been blessed by your love and, your support. I can resonate with your happiness, Pa.
Actually, I am just like Nokia, connecting the people. Because that is all because of the support. You see, in the Mala, we have 108. I find 108 name of the good people, even small. Then they should work together to helping us. I cannot work alone. How can I give them everything if without support of the people? Therefore, we call the people is our satyagraha. The new satyagraha is how to work together. Ibu.
So profound thoughts, and may God bless you and to help the community more and more. And we have a peaceful world with loving people and love everywhere.
Yes.
So, I would like to quote Gandhiji here. Gandhiji says, relationships are based on 4 principles: respect, understanding, acceptance, and appreciation. Unquote. I quote Gandhiji again. Relationships are based on 4 principles: respect, understanding, acceptance, and appreciation. Unquote. You have won the prestigious PadmaShri in 2020 by the government of India. And I would like to share it with my viewers that PadmaShri is the 4th highest civilian awards of the Republic of India. Padma Awards were instituted in 1954 to be awarded to citizens of India in recognition of the distinguished contribution in various spheres of activity, including the arts, education, industry, literature, science, sports, medicine, social service, and public affairs. It's been awarded to some of the distinguished individuals who were not citizens of India, but did contribute in various ways to India. When you received this award, Pa, how did it feel? How was your feeling? Please share it with us, viewer. Your viewers are going to watch us now or will watch us later. So I want to know what was in your mind and how did you do that? We would like to know from you, Pa.
Yes, Ibu. Actually, first I don't know that award is so high. When I received that award, it's this November 2021 because due to Corona, they postponed the ceremony. But when they announce, actually, no single interview or I should apply something, anything, because no, totally blank. I was never also think about at PadmaShri. After International Jamnalal Bajaj Award, then take a sannyas and becoming Idarasi Putra Manuaba nowadays. It's been 2019 when I received the Diksha from my spiritual master, Idarasi Acharya Manuaba. I think it's completely finished my work. Is I want to be a sannyas, and I'm happy to serve my Santisena. I'm more focused to the ashram. On 26th of January in the evening, almost on the Facebook, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. It's from all from the India. Then I don't know what happened. Then after my close friend calling me, Indra, you don't know. You get such a high award from the government of India. PadmaShri is the highest award actually also for the social worker, and you get it. Then it's mean nowadays you cannot just apply, or you can because of you close with someone, they will, because some people maybe from your government, also from our government, see your activity in the grassroots because you are work in the grassroots level. I was very happy. It's not matter about money. I know that PadmaShri Award is not matter about money, but how the recognition is our work is from the government of India, from the President of India and the Prime Minister of India. Therefore, I am totally respect to the President Ramnath Kovind and Modi ji. Therefore, when I received that award, I see all the dignitaries, President, Prime Minister, Vice President, so many ministry, member parliament, they are come. That is really big reward for me. Actually, my work, I know, is not too big. But like I talked to you before, when we are sincere service, just like you see the jasmine, very small, but the smell to go to anywhere. Therefore, in our mantra, in the Sankalpa, I love that mantra. Om Yasmin Richahasama Yajum Si Yasmin Pratistita Ratanaba Vivaraha Yasmin Chitam Sarvamoktam Prajanam Tanme Manaha Siva Sankalpamastu. When we have focus to the third eyes, focus, work sincere, that is like a jasmine. It will be smell to go to anywhere. Then I believe it. Sincere service is very powerful. Power comes from sincere service.
I think I should visit Bali and meet you and take a nice course of all these mantras. And we are so happy that you're sharing such important mantras, which are so profound. For my viewers who will watch this, I'm sure will be benefited and would love to come to Bali and visit you for sure, Pa.
Thank you, Ibu. Come and stay with us in ashram when you holiday time, please.
Yes, Pa. We would be very, very delighted to visit you.
Then I will take you around with our social, whenever our project. Therefore, you will see how our student, our alumni, how they have worked to the society. That is the best way.
That will be an honor, Pa. I will definitely do that. Thank you so much.
Stay
Thank
with
you,
us.
Pa. And you were destined to get it, Pa, because you were working with such pure heart. Like you say, like you were like the jasmine, and you spread your fragrance to the entire world, that it got picked up and you were there for the award, and that just happened. Yeah, so once again, I would like to tell my viewers, we are in conversation with Shri Agus Indra Udayana, PadmaShri Award for Social Service. So you are listening to him. If you have joined in now, or you'll be watching us later, this is to tell you that we are in such a brilliant conversation. We are Shri Agus Indra Udayana. Pa, in continuing the conversation, Pa, in your ashram, Gandhi Puri, you teach the art of life empowerment and leadership in Gurukul style.
Yes.
Isn't it, Pa? So you are the follower of Gandhiji. You follow his principles in your life. My question to you is, how easy or difficult it is to follow these values in today's world? And I will be more focusing on the youth of today. So when you teach them with the Gurukul style, there's so much which comes. So how do the youth react to these, these things?
Yes, Ibu. Actually, youth nowadays is not useless. They are useless.
Yes,
Yeah,
they are not useless, they are useless. Oh, wonderful.
yeah.
Wonderful.
Because you see, nowadays in the corona situation, 2 years, we cannot do anything actually. But in the Gurukul style, in the ashram, when we are learn together, learn to do and learn within, actually we got the benefit how we are more strong in the between of our ashram itself, the ashram member itself, how we work together. That you see that our ashram member, how they face, they learn something, then we are doing something for our own self-sufficiency. It's mean we are in gardening, we are yoga and all those things. We are together. Nowadays, so many youth, they wake up 10 o'clock. Then how can we contribute something to the society? Therefore, the way of Mahatma Gandhi, wake up in the morning, Brahma Murta time, do meditation little while. But in ashram, because we are an ashram, 5 o'clock, they are start chanting the mantra. Almost 5 till 6:30. Then after they are doing yoga and pranayama. It's mean that daily life, then evening time also, the prayer is very important. Mahatma Gandhi is very disciplined with the time of prayer. Never late. Morning prayer, evening prayer. If you go to Sevagram, ashram, till now, even you go to Gujarat Vidyapit, till now, exactly the time, never late. And the people doing. Therefore, the discipline will start with our own self. How we are communicate face to face with God. How we are work actually to the society is not to showing to the people, but how come to our own heart, how our open our anahata,
Anahata.
and to serve them also. When we are prayer with pure heart and pure and really sincere in our heart, actually, to make a peaceful, like in the Santi mantra, Om Diyahu Santi Antariksam Santi. That is all from our heart mantra. That is the great contribution of the youth, actually.
Is it easy to, or do they find it easy or they find it difficult? Initially, when they come into the ashram, do they find these rules, follow these rules, waking up early at Brahma Muhurta? Do they find it easy or do they find it difficult?
I think from beginning, because the rule, we create the rule. It's mean we play the games. It's mean like the rule itself. They are not, you see the girls, how in the evening time they are prayer, morning prayer. You see our girls, our boys, they are all, what is very sincere. I love them because they are follow. Even I'm not here, I know. Actually, no one can, what is thing, say, oh, I cannot follow. If you start like, oh, tomorrow I will start 5 o'clock. It will be not started. You should start 5 o'clock. Whatever 5 o'clock, you should wake up. Make it discipline. That is the body will be becoming very strong.
Yes.
You see the Maharishi, their contribution to create the good work, the good, what is the atmosphere for the society is really created by our own society itself. Therefore, for me, we start discipline till now. We don't have challenge. Yeah, the students almost ask them.
They're all listening to you, huh?
Yeah. They are happy. Even I'm not here, 5 o'clock, I see that. 5 o'clock, they are doing their puja. Because just like habit, if we eat 3 times, why we are not prayer?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Very true, very true. I'm so glad that the youth they are in tandem with what the rules and regulations are set by the ashram. So you are blessed to have such wonderful youth with you and who follow the rules and regulations. So beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. So I was researching about you and I found that you introduced from dust to diamonds program as the youth coming in from disadvantaged backgrounds, and they were transformed into dharma duta, or the cultural ambassador.
Yes.
How did you do this? So this is one question, and what will follow that would be, what is your major successes or accomplishments in your fieldwork path? And we would like to know more about this dust to diamond program.
Dust to diamond, it's meant for me how the poor, actually they are pure, not the poor. Their heart, they are pure. Because when we hug them, we love them, we give them, we serve them. Actually, they are diamond. I find all the 200 of our alumni, they are all success. They want to support also the youngers. Therefore, nowadays, I am little bit not worried about fundraising anymore. Because the alumni itself is very strong commitment. How to put the DAS, it's mean their family. We call our Santisena itself. They are from poor background because we take them from poor background. But how they can empower themselves? We create the atmosphere not like a doctrine, like a dogma. Prayer in the morning is your duty, your dharma. God is never asked you to pray, but your dharma, wake up in the morning to sit, like in our Bhagavad Gita, in the almost in the chapter 2, sloka 54 to 72. That is, we call Stita Pradnya. How the Stita Pradnya come? That is the question from the Arjuna. What is the description of the man who has this firmly founded wisdom, who's being of steadfast in spirit, okay, Sarah? How should a man of settled intelligence speak? How should he sit? How should he walk? That is the question from the Bhagavad Gita of Arjuna to Krishna. Actually, very important. How we are sitting, how should we walk, how should we speak? That is the more important thing nowadays. If we want to be diamond, can be becoming diamond is because of time. Immediately to get the diamond. Still, to create the diamond, the same like when we create the murti. It's how many hours? It's been how many months, the beauty murti. Therefore, in my idea nowadays, sometimes myself also when I sit and meditation, just alone, I feel tears also coming. Yes. If I'm not do something, at least we should say thanks to ourselves. We should give ourselves respect, love not to the people only. How we respect ourselves. How our work is benefit for the society. I'm in the television, in newspaper, magazine, it's enough. But that is not our goal. But our goal, how our work, even small, but benefit for the society. That is the great way of Mahatma Gandhi. In the 836, Mahatma Gandhi talked to Kasturba Gandhi, Ba, now the time we are brother and sister. We should work together for the society. You see, when the people, you get the PadmaShri award, that is award just reward actually. That is long-term work. It's not just 5 or 10 years, make a book, then make in the Facebook. No, the Facebook is good, but still I love face-to-face. Yeah, the same like we are nowadays, we connect with the Zoom. But next time when we are connect, face-to-face is benefit. Therefore, I spend time 6 months in a year, mostly February, March, April, I'm in India. September, October, November in India. Because I love to spend time and share my work to the society, what I think to the people in India, to inspiring the youth.
So amazing are your thoughts, Pa. And you have motivated us to read more about Gandhiji, and I'm sure we are going to start reading about Gandhiji more.
Yes, autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi, you should read it.
Yes, we will. It's a promise. We will start reading it. And Pa, talking about your another project which you took up, it's called Gandhi Vichar, was established to create and offer facilities to study the life, thought, and methods of Mahatma Gandhi,
yes,
Swami Vivekananda, and Pa Sukarno, founding father of the nation, and to learn lessons that can be value in addressing the problems of the present, isn't it, Pa? So
yes.
my question to you is, what are the important core values one should have in the person to help others? And we would like to have what your thoughts are. Core values one should have in self to help others.
Yes, first I talk about the mantra. You see, when I speak the first time, Natwaham kamaye rajam, na swarga na punarbavam, kamaye dukataptanam, praninam artinasanam. That mantra from Mahatma Gandhi is very powerful. You see, we don't want to be in power. We don't want to get the swarga, but how our heart is sincere. That is the will first. When we want to serve someone, serve the society, It's come to from our own heart. We should see our students, our like Mahatma Gandhi, how the people follows whatever Gandhi is now. Dandi mark. What is him? Use the spinning.
Spinning
See,
wheel.
yeah,
Charka.
spinning charka.
Mm.
How the people follow till now in India still. When the puja, we see the people that they love wearing. Same like me. I was have one shawl from my own spinning. I have a good shawl. I use it.
Oh.
That shawl to me. Then it's mean hard work.
Mm.
When we are totally in focus to sincere service, hard work, that is the mean for us to serve the society, Ibu.
So if I have to sum it up, I would say you have to, first of all, you have to feel from the heart to help others.
Yes.
Your sincere hard work. What is the third point you said?
No, it's mean you should do what is it? Directly we should action, not just talking something.
Direct action. Okay. Thank you, Pa. Thank you for telling us such amazing and heartfelt thoughts, So
Yes.
you're speaking from your heart, and that is what is going to reach me, and that is what is going to reach the audience, those who are people who are going to listen and who will be listening to it later. Because these days, due to social media, people don't listen and log in on the same time. Pa. They take their own time, and whenever they are listening, they are going to understand and they're going to feel that your thoughts are going to reach them so beautifully. I would like to, because you are a great fan of Gandhiji, I would like to quote Mahatma Gandhiji again here. There will have to be rigid and iron discipline before we achieve anything great and enduring. And that discipline will not come by mere academic argument and appeal to reason and logic. Discipline is learned in the school of adversity. Unquote. So this is the quote by Mahatma Gandhiji, which said that discipline is so important. So my question to you, Pa, is why is it that discipline is so important to children and adults? How do you do this in the ashram? You have so many disciples who come and they follow the Gandhian rule. So how do you think that the discipline is important, and how do you bring the discipline in the children, Pa?
That is good question. Simple, but actually it's very difficult to answer. You see, one experience from Mahatma Gandhi. There is so many students come, then Gandhiji, Bapu, teach me how to meditation. Gandhi just busy with the charka and all. Bapu, I want to learn meditation from you. I come here from far away just to learn meditation. Bapu still in the charka. Then after, Bapu, why you don't have time? Beta, you see, when you are work, just focus with something. How can you meditation all the time, but you are busy with question. First, discipline is cleaning the toilet. You see, nowadays, for us, even the young people in Indonesia, even in anywhere, sometimes just very easy now, just flushing. They just forget it. That is the very important, because all the time, the first prayer actually, we go to the toilet. Then sometimes just to flushing, they don't have time. They just go. You see how can? Therefore, I talk to the student. If you want to be the discipline, if you want to promoting about Mahatma Gandhi, or you learn to get inspiration from Mahatma Gandhi, first clean the toilet. Your toilet, it should be clean. Then you get the inspiration. Discipline start from the real dust actually. Therefore, the discipline is start from the daily activity. It's not from the education, not from the academic, not from the curriculum. You do it the discipline. Like prayer in the morning, 5 o'clock. Don't ask, oh, can I go for 5:30? Then tomorrow 6 o'clock. Then the day after tomorrow 6:30. Then after forget it and sleeping. When you are young, do it. But if you are tired totally, like same like me, if I travel to go to anywhere too much and tired, I will not make myself also suffering to wake up 5 o'clock. But still try wake up just before the sunrise is coming. Do our sadhana, just sit. This is the message to all of you, the young people, we are start wake up at least in the morning. Just sit a while, even in the bed. Just sit 5 minutes. Thanks to God. How God creates something. We are because of God itself. But in the future, that is our offering to God itself.
So, if I have to ask you a question,
Yes,
that, yeah, if a parent wants to discipline his kid, what is the best way?
we cannot push them. Yeah, Ibu. Nowadays, we cannot push them because you see, the situation also different. I'm lucky. I'm in the Gurukula tradition from beginning. When I was in India, I'm started in Gujarat Vidyapit, in Institute of Gandhian Studies in Warda. It was pick up really in the morning time. Then I was stay in the Gandhi ashram. Almost I love to stay in the different ashram in Omkarananda, ashram in Rishikesh with Guruji Siddhartha Krishna. That is my spiritual brother. And Anand Mehrotraji. I learned a lot of things from them. And how to find the enjoy and the beauty of life when we are in the discipline type, face to face with God Himself. You see, like the picture of Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah, exactly.
With the spinning, how he's just sit. Because we don't have time even sitting actually. We have time, mobile, for games, to do something, but no time to see something good. I try to find at least one person. In the YouTube, we can see in the 30 minutes how the people Dharma talk. That talk actually for the kids lets them also, because they're all the time they're cartoon and games. How they are, what is in fighting. Then they don't have time and love. Let's create them atmosphere of. Same like my nephew, I talk to them. If they are, come to me, then I talk to them. Okay, tomorrow 6 o'clock, everybody should wake up and sit just 5 minutes or 10 minutes with them. Listen the nice music, because almost all the time, oh, here, come, because games they are fighting. Yeah, they don't have time. Let's calm them, just to make them peaceful mind. But establishing the music of the mantra. In India, there is so many good channel. Yeah, the music, Kirtan, Bharjan, and Dharma talk, that we can ask them also. Therefore, in Indonesia, maybe like Ibu, the youth in Indonesia, because difficult to find the channel for, like in India, we see. Maybe we create the atmosphere. Okay, before we eat a food, we sit, we are chanting little mantra if they are Hindu. But if they are different religion, of course, in the different mantra of different prayer. But Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahe, Tejaswina Vaditamastumavit Visavahe, Om Santi Santi Santi. You see, just 1 minute, then after we say thanks to God, how because of Him we get the food, because of our mother, He spent time, how love, then we can, in that time, as a family, same like me, I talk many times to my student itself, before we are eating something, you see, in the mantra, Tvameva Mata, Chapita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu, Sasaka Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya, Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam, Mama Deva Deva, Tvameva Sarvam, Guru Deva Deva. It is not more than 2 minutes. But the meaning of the mantra is very powerful. Why Mata first? Why not Pita first? Why Tvameva Mata? Why not Tvameva Pita? Why not Father first?
Yeah.
See, we cannot pay anything to our mothers. Yeah.
So continuing with the discipline, with the love and all that, the question which would be very closely related to discipline will be talking about the moral values part.
Yeah.
You are sharing your thoughts on mother's love and chanting the mantras. Along with this discipline, we are trying to imbibe the moral value also, right? How is this value to be imbibed in the youth, and how do you do it in the ashram? Of course, because you said they all follow the discipline, they follow the rules and regulation, so it's easy. But if I have to ask you, how important are the moral values for the younger generation, and how do you make them morally conscious? As Guruji, what is your advice on that?
You see, young generation, they are not listen our speech. They need the example. You see, how the Guru give light to the students. How we give light when we give them the example. The morality is the more important nowadays. But what is the morality nowadays? Example. For anyone to say, I'm only what I am. That is a cry of despair. A seeker of truth will say, I will be what I ought to be. See, I will be what I ought to be. That is the moral value actually from the Gandhiji's talisman. A seeker of truth will say, I will be what I ought to be. The important thing is I will be what I ought to be.
Okay. Yes. So that will imbibe the moral values, the goodness itself. Okay. You mean to say, first you lead by example is one, and then follow what Gandhiji says, I will be what I ought to be, will automatically bring them to do the good. So the moral value comes to beautiful.
Because when we talk about I will be what I ought to be, I knows where we will go. Actually, you knows the direction. If you want to be an artist, go as a good artist. If you want in the sport, go as a good sport. Yeah. Therefore, focus with your own swakarma and swadharma. That is, I will be what I ought to be.
Wonderful, Pa, wonderful. So, Pa, my question is: you are running so many projects, Pa. You have, Santi Gram. You have Sri Shakti, you have Vichar and Sevagram, you have Indonesian India Sangam, and you have Anahata Ashtakamala, you have Vanaprastha, you have the Rishikirti Go Green project. So students in your ashram are being trained to be proficient, not only in academic aspect, but also towards being cultural ambassadors, carrying with them the sacred value and the Balinese tradition, isn't it, Pa? So if I have to ask you that from all these projects which you have done, if you have to share one of the best, which one will that be?
I think in the Astakamala project, that is like a constructive work of Mahatma Gandhi. One, each other is connection. It's not, what is name? This is the best one. The same like the student, if they are follow the rule, discipline, then we take them to India. They can learn something. They can promote something. It's mean we are not becoming India, of course, but how our cultures and their cultures, we can share, exchange. Therefore, in the Astakamala project, we have, in this Astakamala project, all the students, we create, that is like the milk power activities of our student itself. They come from their own. That is becoming 8 at the project. We call Asta 8 and Kamala like the lotus.
The lotus. Very good, Pa. Very good. So if I want to sum up the talk, Pa, you have been a great follower of Gandhiji. We all know that. There are so many viewers who will be watching you and who will be listening to what you're saying. Do you have any final word of advice for them?
My final advice, actually, nobody can teach someone. Only you can find your own, what is named Swadharma and Swakarma. Therefore, I talk to them, don't listen too much, but still, Om Bhadram Karnebi Suryama Devaha. It's been listen, see something, but do it, action. Then you will find your own Swadharma. You will find your own, what is named, benefit for yourself, because you cannot find anything without knowing something.
Wonderful. I'm sure, Pa, those who are watching us will feel knowledgeable after listening to your talk. So I would like to sum up. I would like to end the talk show with this amazing thought of Winnie the Pooh. It says, you are braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. So, friends, this is such a simple line. Ponder over this and enjoy the weekend. Once again, I want to thank Bapak Agus Indra Udayana for taking his time and time out and sharing his wonderful thought and wisdom with us. I would like to say that it was an honor having you on the talk show, Pa.
Thank you, Ibu.
Very much for being on the show and gracing us with your presence on Manthan with Saraswati. So kindly like the page Manthan with Saraswati, and this is Saraswathi Suresh saying thank you and bye-bye. And
Thank you, Ibu Saraswati. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pa. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you all in my next episode. Thank you once again, Papa. Agus.
Thank you, and see you
so
soon.
much, Papa Indra Udayana. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank
Terima kasih, Pak. Thank you very much, Pak. It was a
Thank
wonderful
you.
program. Wonderful program. I
Thank you very much,
really hope
Bapak.
everybody can watch this and learn and also benefit from this program, Pak. And surely we will broadcast to all the Indians in Indonesia, in India,
Yes.
and also try to bring them back to the thing, because your work and your philosophy of Gandhiism is very, very true and very much required for the world, Pak. And maybe
Thank you,
India,
Bapak.
in India also many people are forgetting Gandhiism, but I'm sure you were doing a pioneering work like what Gandhiji did in South Africa and various other countries. So you are doing pioneering work. Thank you very much for
Thank
giving
you.
us the opportunity. Thank you very
and
much.